But of course, let's talk about football. Football, of course, there was a post made out by Ongo. Ongo, of course, they said, according to NFF, that the NFF, the sports minister, that's John Owa Eno, he stopped us from slamming a ban on Victor Osimhen over the verbal attack he had on Finidi George. Of course, we saw that incident that occurred between Finidi George, Victor Osimhen. Nigerians generally, when he came on live social media to say a lot of things. He said a lot of things, words that a professional of that caliber shouldn't be saying, but he said a lot of things. And at the end of it all, of course, there were reports that NFF are contemplating sanctioning Victor Osimhen except he comes out openly to make an apology the same way he made those comments. Till date, we've not heard Victor Osimhen coming out to make an apology regarding that statement. Even after that, of course, it was reported that NFF Ibrahim Gusso still called him to clarify things with Victor Osimhen. Likewise, Finidi George still making calls to Victor Osimhen to clarify things, but still he hasn't come out to make an official apology. And of course, this report came from Ongo Nigeria, stating that according to an NFF anonymous, saying that the minister stopped them from slamming a ban over on Victor Osimhen over that very incident. The General Kanute Sonny Bobo, this is it not looking like the sports minister is interfering in the matters of NFF this time?
For me, I think it's usurping their powers. It should just allow. I think that they're looking at Osimhen as a very big name player. They don't want to lose him. They want to miss him, and that's why they are not slamming him with any ban. But this would be a very bad precedent, because if you don't slam Osimhen, if any other player does it, then the player would go scot-free, because he would cite the Osimhen's incident that when it happened with Osimhen, no punishment was meted out on him. So I think that yes, whether a big name player or not, they should instill discipline on every one player. All of them have to be disciplined. They all have to be disciplined, because the Minister of Sports interfering in this very matter, I see it a bit challenging, because that is it. His office is different from that of NFF. NFF is a board constituted to oversee the affairs of Nigerian football. So the NFF supervises everything about sporting activities in the country. So there is a thin line between what he should do and what he should not do. So telling the NFF not to slam any punishment on the Osimhen, well, I don't see that as I don't see that. I don't even okay it at all. I don't buy the idea. He should just allow NFF do their thing. If Osimhen is deserving of the punishment, he should get it, because those words were totally unnecessary. Even though he has I don't know if he has apologized officially.
He hasn't.
But those words were totally unnecessary. He should have be mindful of his choice of words. Those words were too harsh and very, very uncanny. So I think that yes, NFF should go ahead with whatever they want to do to Osimhen, so that other players will learn from it.
Yeah, Kanute, you talked yesterday about Osimhen's attitude, that it will be difficult for other clubs. They are looking at the players' attitude on and off the pitch. Those are the things. One of the criteria they consider in signing before making a proper signing a player. Of course, we saw what happened with Victor Osimhen and Nigerian football. He came up, of course, said words that shouldn't be spoken by a professional of his caliber. He is yet to make an apology, and of course, according to reports we're getting, that the sports minister prevented NFF from slamming that ban.
I think General said it all. I think it's total complete interference. He could in a way even do it off, if I can use the word, off camera. Maybe talk to the NFF body, let them be lenient with whatever punishment they want to, because in situations like this, you have to be diplomatic. Okay, be lenient, not just coming out slamming, okay, you won't play for the Super Eagles anymore. I think him coming out and saying that, it just goes out the way to show what most people feel, what most people think, that in every player has a godfather. In sports, most people, like what Finidi said, every player has someone who if
you want to take action on the player, exactly. They say don't touch that player. It belongs to a certain big man in the country.
It's just showing. I'm not saying Osimhen is not important for the Super Eagles. He is. Everybody knows his importance, what he has done. But in this case, I think I'm not saying not to play for the. He should do the needful. And one minister or whoever or the legislators or the presidency shouldn't come and say, oh, he shouldn't apologize or be commanding.
Just forget about the man.
Exactly, commanding or telling the NFF what to do. I think it's complete interference. The NFF should do what is needful and the sport minister or whoever he is just there for a couple of years. Probably he may not even serve his tenure, but this NFF body has a tenure to serve. So if you are doing this, it shows the interference, political interference in football and other aspects.
So, but what's stopping Victor Osimhen from coming out to make an apology? It's simple. Apologize to Nigerians, apologize to NFF, and of course, apologize to Finidi George. Like I said, according to reports, after that very incident, Ibrahim Gusso, that's NFF president, called him to clarify things. Finidi George still make the call straight to Victor Osimhen to clarify things, but yet to make an apology, Victor Osimhen. Of course, the report we're getting is that the NFF, the sports minister John Onwa-Eno, stopped NFF from imposing a ban. Nobody's bigger than the country. Of course, you can never be bigger than your country. Making utterances that shouldn't be made from a player of your caliber, quality player at that, it shouldn't happen. You should come out and make an apology. He's here to make an apology till date. And of course, no sanction has been taken against Victor Osimhen.
I think Kanuti and General, they've said it all. But one thing is this: Osimhen, even if the John Eno came out to say that he shouldn't apologize and not that, because they want to concentrate on qualifying. No. Even he said they should not try him. They should not suspend him. Sorry about that. They should not do that. He himself, being a human being, he should come out and say that. It doesn't have to come from the NFL to push him to apologize. Yeah. He should just come out and swallow his pride and make the public apology. You came out, you ranted, fine. Yes, you are angry, fine, but just come out and give an apology letter the same way you did. Just do that so that everything will be okay. If you check very well, when he was making those outbursts and all that, he said something categorically. He said, okay, Super Eagles, not be my papa get him. This one come and do you come on. This one do come on. If this one go make me stop, I go stop. Maybe from that angle, but he should just, I believe he was angry, but if you want to do that, what is what doing is what doing well. Just come out, even if he's trying to support you, because what he's doing right now will come back later to hurt the team. Because similar thing will happen, and that person will make reference to what happened to Osimhen and other. So he's just building bad blood between the team, and it's not a good one. So I think he should just come out himself, even if he's saying they should not disagree and all that. He's got being a human being, being a professional that you are, come out publicly and tell them an apology, and everything will just die down. Like nothing happened. It will just be like nothing happened in the first place.
All right, we are still hoping that Victor Osimhen will come out and make an apology regarding that incident. Hopefully he does, at least to let them know that he's sorry for those utterances that he made. But I am not Victor Osimhen, but we are hoping that he will come out and make that apology.